Hey, welcome. Today we are going to start our new series where I'm going to show you all the cards that we have right now in Omens of Steel. I will show you all of them one by one, explain you a little bit of the lore, just a tiny bit behind it, and the mechanics of the card. Okay, so today we are going to start with one of my favorites, to be honest. Lore-wise, mechanically, and by the illustration that the card has. It's the nuns of Omens of Steel. As you can see, this is not your regular nun that walks like a penguin. No. This one carries an armor, a shield, and a spear. She's like a nun that took steroids and meds and is ready for heavy shit, you know? You don't want to mess with her. The illustration of this card was made by Pavlok. He done a really nice work. And the future cards will have more brightness. Because I made some changes, I want the illustration to pop out a little bit more. So, lore-wise, Aurum defenders, they protect the public buildings like banks and important places inside the city. They represent their religion, kinda. Since in Aurum, there is not really a religion, it's more a philosophy, a way of life where the people follow, like codes of honor and sacrifice. And most important, in Aurum, everything turns around wealth. Money, gold, whatever, wealth is the real religion in Aurum. But you will discover it in the future cards, lore-wise, what is really happening inside Aurum and why are they so important. Okay? Mechanically speaking, well, this nun is really ready to take a heavy beating, like really hard one. Not in a good way, but in a bad way. So, let's start with the 4 health points that she has. That's amazing. If you combine the 4 health points with the block ability that you can see down here, oh boy, you can have a one-man army with this girl. And if you are the kind of players that start the game with a horseshoe in your pants and that kind of shit and a rabbit foot inside your ears and you know what, to have luck, that's the card for you. Why? Because I need to balance the card, and to balance the card I have to decrease the successful rolls, so it's kind of hard to get the rolls right. The card also have 4 damage, that's really good, and you can really take a heavy punch on another card. And the best of all is the piercing ability. With the piercing ability you can damage 2 cards in the same row. So this little nun can really become a train wreck, just destroy one line completely, win 1 successful strike. If you combine the Aurum Defender with another card that can provide heal, she can take the game for you. And if you put an upgrade card that we have in our game in this little girl, well, that will become a god card. To balance all of this, I need to increase the cost of the card itself. It costs 7, and also increase the abilities cost. For a pierce you need to pay 4, and for a block you need to pay 2. It's kind of expensive, but it was needed, to be honest, to balance this shit, because otherwise you just need this card for everything. Okay, so today we have our first episode where I showcase Aurum Defender, my favorite card to put on the first row, because usually you put your weak cards back on the second row or your range units. So this is one of my favorite cards. That's why I choose for the first episode. I hope you to continue with me to follow the rest of the series where I will show you all the cards that we have. If you have any question, doubt, or advice, feel free to put down there. I will read that shit. Okay? So, see you in the next episode. Bye bye.